Hi, my name is Carolyn, and I am an employee with Greene County Public Library. I work in the Xenia branch, and I work in a place called Spark Place. Spark Place is a makerspace, and it's a lot of fun to come here. I'm going to talk to you today about the lasers. We have two. We'll go over what lasers we have, where to find information about them on our Greene County Public Library website. Then we'll talk about some places to go online to find ideas and to get some templates of things you can make. And we'll finish up with covering ways that you can color, different ways to color or seal your wood when you're finished with your project. So let's get started. I am going to start with our laser. So this is the web page for the laser that we have. We have two lasers, and they are both by Epilogue laser. So you can just type Epilogue laser in to any search engine, and you'll come up with the home screen for the for our lasers. If you go over here to laser machines and scroll on down, oh, this isn't going to work there, is it? Hold on one second. I just need to move my toolbar. Okay. We are the Fusion Pro, and we're 32. The 32 is ours. So let's take a look at that. And that's our machine, close up of the machine. That's a big overview. It's a pretty big machine. And over here on the right-hand side, you can find the work area size. So if you want to buy material to bring in, you can make sure that it's going to fit. There's a video here if you'd like to see it. And then we also have a video on our homepage, which I will show you. The other machine we have is a mini, and that is it. And this page also has a video. Thank you. We don't need to listen to it now, but obviously you can watch that. But if you remember when we were on the homepage and we went to the laser machines, the mini is not listed here. So to get to the mini, you're going to use their magnifying glass tool, type in mini, and the link pops right up. But the reason you might want to do that is to, let's go back to the mini. Once you scroll down the page and you get to the description area, you'll get that same information that they had on the other machine. So the work size area, what the wattage is, so you know what size materials you can bring in. Another place to see the video is on our webpage. So let's go back to the Greene County Public Library. So this is, if you type in Greene County Public Library, this is the page that's going to show. Spark Place, where I am, is under Services. So if you click on Services and you come over to Spaces, we're a space within the Xenia branch, you see Spark Place right down there at the bottom. Once you're in Spark Place, you can get all the news about what's happening here and how we're handling COVID and other things that you might need to know. And you can find our equipment list. On the equipment list, we have a video for all of our machines. So right here, we've got our laser cutters and engravers, and you can watch that video. Let's take a look at some of the websites that you can go to get ideas and to either purchase or get for free templates or designs. So this is Etsy, pretty popular site, and this is a popular item. It's a like a vegetable marker or an herb marker for your gardens. You can see this fish is cut in levels and colored. As I said, we're going to talk about how to color your products at the end. Same here with the animals. There's just a lot of different things on Etsy, and Etsy does have a price tag. You are paying artists for their work. One of the other websites I really like is Thingiverse. It's right here. And they have all kinds of things, and most of their stuff is usually free. So you can see they've got three-dimensional kind of snowflakes, Christmas ornaments. I've got quite a detailed dollhouse. Sometimes if you change a file that you've purchased or downloaded for free, like change the size of it, it might not work the way it was planned to because the size is different. Sometimes you don't know that until you actually cut it out. So it's best to save a little bit of time for test driving your file until you know for a fact that it does work. And, you know, we might need to tweak it a little bit to actually get everything together for it. So there's just a large variety. Here's a little phone holder of things on Thingiverse. Thingiverse is a great website, great ideas. This website, All3DP, has a lot of ideas. They don't necessarily have their own graphics for you, but they definitely generate ideas. So this article is on laser cut invitations. And yes, they are very elaborate. And yes, our laser can do this also. So one of the things I do like about them is they will, very elaborate, give you, so here's the first one, and it's a pop-up wedding invitation. And what you'll get is a little overview of their opinion, but then they always tell you who created it and where you can find it so that you can go to the site and purchase it for yourself or download it if it's free. Here's another one. This is actually made of wood. And the same information, who created it and where to find it. Not only do they give you that information, they also have some articles on some things that they find to be really good. So this one is on sites that they recommend. So let's take a look at what they've got. They've got Vecteezy. This site has a zillion things on it. Some are pay and some are for free, but a lot, and they're all vectored. They are not pixelated. 3-Axis Company, we're going to go there next. They've also got great ideas and files to either get for free or pay for. Laser Ready Templates. I do not know this website, so that's a new one. They look like they've got some really creative things here. Good to go check out. And Epilogue Laser Sample Club. I've pulled a lot of things from this for us to look at. So if you recall, Epilogue is the manufacturer of our labels, and their sample club is free. All the files on their sample club are free. And for each file on their sample club, they follow the same format. So you get a lot of information to be successful with their templates. So we're going to explore that one a little bit more. First, let's stop off at the 3-Axis Company. I just thought these were really cute. They're free and they're vectors, which is nice. They're little cell phone holders. I think they're cute. So I just wanted to pull up them. They're a good site to pull things off of. So let's go to the Epilogue site. So this is the sample club. So it's Home Resources Sample Club. So let's see. So this is just the Epilogue homepage. If you go down here to resources, you see that Sample Club is their first drop down. So that's how I got to this site. I've pulled up the snowflake. We'll look at that in a little more detail. But you can see there's a lot of variety here. So here's another piece that's layered and colored, a lot like our fish over here, back on Etsy. So that is, they have different levels of work to do, and all kinds of stuff is here. So let's take a look at the snowflake. So if you were to click on the snowflake, it would bring you to this page. Every, as I said, every template they have follows the same format. So you'll get a video on how to be successful. We'll get a little description. You'll always have this blue download the graphics. The graphics are what you need to bring in for us to help you get it cut out and engraved. And then they tell you the materials needed. So they're saying the 1/8-inch thick plywood and spray paint. So spray paint was optional in their opinion. We are going to talk about ways to color in a minute, but let's just look at this 1/8-inch thick plywood. If we go back to our page and we go back to the home page for Spark Place, you're going to see that there's a price list right here. The price list is going to tell you the materials that we have, and we happen to also have 1/8" craft board. It's only $1.50. It's what you would pay at the store. Nothing is marked up. We've also got different sizes of acrylic. If you're really depending on us for a project, I suggest maybe calling just to make sure that we have the product that you want to use in store. We really work hard on staying on top of it, but you know, sometimes things happen. So anyway, the 8" thick plywood is something that you can purchase here, or you can pick it up at any craft store, Joann's, Michael's. You can buy it online, wherever. But the spray paint is the other one that they just talked about. And then those are the machines. Yep. And that's, so let's take a look at this. Oh yeah. So this is a Dinosaur, same process, no video on this one, but we do have an image, and then we have the file to download, and we have the materials needed and spray paint. So it started out in MDF board, and that would have looked like a piece of wood, had a finish like a piece of wood, and they spray painted in blue. So one way to finish things is with just good old spray paint. These are their laser cut wreaths. There's your video, little information, download graphics. They're using glitter spray paint. So there's another way to finish. So you can see that that is got a glittery finish on it. Another thing that you can use is this lacquer finish. So you can buy the kind that you're, that's not what we want. We want the lacquer finish, that one. So you can either buy it in a spray paint can, or you can buy it in a larger can that you would brush on, and that would help protect your wood. So that's another idea that you can do. And then there's also the acrylic lacquer finish. So this is a gloss. It says automotive. That's interesting, but you would want the acrylic lacquer, and that again is going to protect your project. And then that's our home page. So let's see. I want to go back to sharing. Okay. So we're going to stop sharing for 1 minute. I do have there it is. I have a Word document. So we talked about the acrylic paint. We talked about the spray paint. We talked about the glitter spray paint, food coloring. We had somebody cut out a shamrock for St. Patrick's Day and make it into a necklace. And she colored it with food coloring. Now, most of us have food coloring at home. And you would think, oh, that might just like rub off in your hand or maybe wear off on the shirt, but it didn't. So food coloring is a super easy, non-messy, you know, doesn't do it right inside your house kind of finish to use. Craft paint, apparently the epilogue site covers how to do the craft paint. A polyurethane spray, that wood gloss, that was the mini wax that we had looked at. You can use a water-based polyurethane, the clear acrylic lacquer, we looked at that one too by Rust-Oleum. And your wood can be stained just with wood stain, or you can stain it before you do your work or after you do your work, whichever you'd like. So I hope that helps you get a little inspiration for using the laser, and sites that you can go to find inspiration, and where you can get some files and designs to download and bring in and try out. So look forward to seeing and working with you here at Spark Place. Thanks.